Welcome back, everybody, to the continuation of our Let's Play of Space Exploration, Krastorio 2 and AAI vehicles. Sorry about yesterday. Yesterday, I just didn't have the time to bring out a episode, mostly because I was just swamped at work. I had to be at the garage on site. And, well, of course, things didn't go as planned, as always. And it was way longer there as planned. So I just didn't have the time for it. And yes, work will sometimes come in the way of me creating content because, well, work is the primary bill pay over here. And content creation is more fun than games. So sadly, paying the bills comes first. Nevertheless, we're going to have a look today at the finished stone and sand rebalancer. Let's have a look over here. Over here, we've got two trains. The train on the right over here, that is the 2.8 mine requester. This one will bring in stone from a stone mine. And over here, we have a 2.8 zinc requester. This one will bring in stone from any kind of facility that makes stone as a byproduct. Now, making stone as a byproduct, that happens, for example, when we refine ores. It mostly happens when we refine ores. Most of them bring or give stone as a byproduct. Not a lot. It's always like a little bit here, a little bit there. But it does accumulate over time, which does mean that we need to bring the stone over here somewhere. And then over here next to it, we have the actual stone provider. So what does this whole thing do? Well, first and foremost, all the stone over here is going to be put on this train over here so that we can use it for whatever we need stone to craft for. For example, we need stone for crafting for bricks, furnaces, landfill, train tracks, and repair packs. That's the only thing we need stone for. But we do need it, so we should export it back again. And then at some point in time, this chest over here might overflow. And as soon as it overflows, it goes all the way over here into these crushers, where we then turn it into sand. Now, all that sand goes then into the same thing over here. This over here is pretty much the same system as over there, with the only exception that we don't have a sand mine import. Instead, the sand mine import is whatever comes out of these crushers. Which means we got some more chests over here, which can fill up slowly but surely. And that goes into these trains over here, where we then distribute it to the actual places that need sand. Good. And all of these over here are also limited. We should also raise the limits. We should limit the amount of sand we store over here to like a single train wagon. That way around, we always have, or we could always have, sand available for a train to pick up. Good, good, good. Also, yeah, you might think, wait a minute, did you misbuild over here? Nope, these chests over here are down there. Because these come from the other side. Good. Yeah, let's also give you a bit of an extra boost. And let's give you a boost. And then give you a boost. Good, good, good. And this should hopefully solve all those sand and stone issues we had all the time. Maybe it will just dissipate them a bit. Maybe it will be back later on in worse. But sand over here, remember these two warehouses that were full of sand? Well, those have already been completely emptied out. So this over here is now working non-stop. Stone was the thing that we were getting over here in the refinement center over here. And that also almost has been completely picked up. Speaking of these trains, okay, there's still some trains sitting around over here. Good, good, good. So, what's the actual goal for today? Well, we are going to focus again on some smelters. Last time around, or like 2 episodes ago, we made this magnificent, where it is, over there, this magnificent ore refining smelter over here that takes in an ore train and turns it into plate. We got one for iron plates over there. We got one for copper over here. We got one that's still more or less undefined over here. But I'm pretty sure that this one over here is going to be copper. And we want to make a new one, which will be an extension of this one, that is going to make steel. Because we do also need to make steel. Let's just pick up all of this real quick. There we go. Also, let's turn off our own personal bots, because we have to fix this up a little bit. There we go. Good. We got all the space that we need over here. So let's place you down over there. Now, steel in space exploration, we've already looked at it like a while ago, but steel in space exploration is different than steel in vanilla Factorio. In vanilla Factorio, you take like 5 iron plates and you turn that into 1 steel plate. In space exploration, you take 10 iron plates and 2 pieces of coke and turn that into 5 steel plates. So it's more or less a 2-to-1 ratio instead of a 5-to-1, plus a little bit of coke on top. Now, this is really, really nice, because now we can think about the following. Let's do this. Let's take away all of this over here real quick. Yeah, move it up somewhere. There we go. Just take it away. I think it was over here. No, it was one over. There we go. That should be fine. Actually, it doesn't really matter where it is. Take this one out. We're gonna keep the cycle, and we're gonna keep making iron plates over here. But to make the steel plates, we are going to place the machine right next to it, and then we're gonna load it up into the next train. Now, there's one thing we do need to keep track of. Ah, shit! I almost thought it was something like that. Yeah. We're gonna have an issue over here. I want to direct feed the iron plate that we make over here into the machines over here. And actually, let's place one down real quick. And you're gonna make steel. There we go. And let's also give you the appropriate modules. There we go. And we want to direct feed these over. We also kind of want to move these beacons over here, because then we have a higher beacon retention, and the high beacon retention is definitely something we want to have. Oh, actually, perfect. Never mind. We can easily do this if we do the following. We just take this whole thing, the whole shebang, and we move it up by 1. There we go. Good, that should work. Good. Now, you might be thinking, wait, Balls, didn't you say there's like a 2-to-1 ratio in there? Why are you making a 1-to-1 build over here? Now, the answer over here is production modules, or productivity modules. If we have a look at this real quick, let's just put in the iron plate recipe over here, and the steel plate recipe over here. There is another issue I just noticed. Dang. Is there another issue? Maybe. I have to do another calculation over here. But over here, we make 12 iron plates every 24 seconds per crafting speed. That is 0.5 iron plates per crafting speed. Over here, we require, less than that. We require 10 every 16. That is about, 10 divided by 16. What the hell is 10 divided by 16? There we go. That is 0.625 plates per second. Oh. That breaks my plan. That breaks my plan a lot. At the moment, this is actually a fine ratio. You make 0.5 per second. You need 0.625 per second. So we are making it a little bit slower than we need it over there. So that's perfectly fine. However, once we put in 5 tier 9 productivity modules in here, we are going to be making it at a rate of 1 per second. And over here, we need at a rate of 0.625 per second. Now, that is very suboptimal. We could do the following. I would love to do a direct insertion, but that's already going to be troublesome. What we could do is the following. Again, me and words. Yes, I know. Pick these up, please. There we go. Let's find the train station again. Let's align it with the other train station. There we go. We could do something like this. Now, there's one issue with this, and you can already see it. How do we get the resources in over here? Because down here, it's going to be pretty straightforward. Technically, I would prefer to use long-headed inserters over here, but long-headed inserters over here are not going to be fast enough. Also, what's being eaten, it's for a novice, that's fine. Later on, we do get a high speed or higher superior long inserters, which are as fast or even faster than stack inserters and have a bigger hand size as well. So we could do that with direct insertion, but it will probably not be the case. What's going on over here? Nothing. What's going on over here? Nothing. Game, stop lying to me. Okay, that will be troublesome. That will be very troublesome, the more I think about it. Let's have another look at these then. Yeah, 10 every 16 is 0.625 plates per second. We are going to be making one. Now, we could just say live with it and we ignore everything. Or option two, we are actually going to live with it, and then these machines over here will just run at not full speed. I think that's fine. I mean, the machines, we can pretty much already tell that these machines over here will be running at 60% capacity. Technically, if we would want to do it correctly, we have to add, well, like 40% more. That is about, yeah, give or take 4 machines. But we don't have the space for that. So we're just going to live with it. I mean, worst case scenario, we're not going to lose anything if we run at less efficiency. It's going to be, of course, a bit of an inefficient build. That is true. But the double stacking of productivity modules over here does mean that we save on resources making steel. And I guess that's fine. That should be fine. That should be absolutely fine. There's no reason for us to be that stingy about things. There we go. And we're just going to make the build like this. Now, there's one thing we do need to do, and that's, of course, this place over here. Now, keep in mind that these machines over here have a crafting speed of 40 at the moment, plus productivity bonus of 60%. So we could safely assume that we have a crafting speed over here of about 64 output crafting speed, which means if we make 0.5 iron plates per second at the crafting speed of 64, output crafting speed 64, that would mean we make 32 iron plates per second. Now, a single long hand insert over here will not be good enough for that. A single long hand insert over here does 1.2 insertions per second at 2 items per second. So that's 2.4 items per second. That will not be good enough. Absolutely not be good enough. For now, I think we're just going to commit to putting in some loaders. I think we just do it like this. And then, yeah, that should work. Not my favorite solution. Direct insertion is definitely the most UPS friendly. But this way around, at least we get something done. And then, of course, we need the coke. I think we can use the red belt for this. And let me guess, if I do it like this, yeah. God dang it. There we go. There we go. Give me an underground. And then move it over there. We are definitely going to do it like this and like that. That'll be fine. Good. Copy it over here. Copy it over there. Copy it over there. And we're done. We're also going to do a little bit of a cleanup over here because, well, sometimes when I'm working with loaders or building with loaders, I kind of forget that we don't need loaders for everything. Actually, we don't need loaders for everything, which means we should have and definitely should do use inserters over here to get the stuff in instead of loaders, because these splitters over here are still going to be eating a decent amount of UPS. We do need to refigure it out over here, but that's a thing we can do later on. And then we also do need to push this up a bit. There we go, there we go, there we go. So you have an there, here, there, here, there, and here. Good, and then we do it like this. It's also kind of weird seeing that we put in like a red belt insert over here and we take out a blue belt over there. But that is actually correct. Okay, let's maybe also redo. Let's see what we can redo over here. There's a whole bunch of stuff I want to redo in here. Especially now that we have a bit more space. We could and should move these up by 1. There we go. The lamp should also be moved up by 1. There we go. Come on, mouse. Don't be so sensitive. Good. What is this? Nothing. And then let's pull in this belt and see where we end up, because I'm pretty sure that we can just... Yeah, this will be fine. This will be fine. Wait a minute. Okay, I see what's happening over here. Yeah, slightly annoying. So input over there, input over there, input over there, Yeah, let's move you over there. Do the same thing over there. Same thing over there. There we go. Good, 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 good. And then in over here, in over there, in over here, in over there, in over here, in over there, in over here, in over there. That will be the vulcanite. And then this over here will be the belt of coal. Good. And then we got ourselves a steel smelter. Same principle. We're also going to be cutting out. We're going to be cutting out over here the iron plate train and the refined iron ore train. So that's 2 trains we can cut out. We still need the iron plate trains over here, but now we don't need a weird feedback loop from, for example, from this iron plate train over here into this machine over here. So this over here is already a way superior solution. Good, and we're going to be plunking it in over here. We are also going to be tapping this oil field at some point in time. But the definition over there is definitely at some point in time. Now, only thing we need to do over here is align it up. Let's maybe open up the map and then try it again. There we go. Good, put that thing in there. And then that will be a steel smelter. Now, we still got some more space down here. What we definitely also want to do is more ore refinement and more other ways of smelting. Next to steel, we also got bricks, quartz, glass. Let's get one of these. Glass, silicon, bricks. Those are the 3 things. Wait. Yeah, bricks. That we need to smelt up. And these over here will be a bit different because these over here do not need a refinement step. These are basically just input-output smelters. And for input-output smelters, we still need to make some kind of build. Now, these input-output smelters still need a belt of, what's it called again, of vulcanite and stuff like that. And in my opinion, the best way to do these would be once we get, where is it? The more refined inserters, which we can find over, where are they? That's the advanced assembly machine. It should be over here somewhere. There we go. The superior inserters. Because over here, again, like I said, we got the normal superior inserter. We got the superior long inserter. And if you compare those, you will see that both of them have a rotation speed of 1,296 degrees per second. That is 3.6 insertions per second with a hand size of 10. That hand size can be increased to 12 once we... Where is it over there? Once we research this over here. But this also requires Material Science Pack 2. So Material Science Pack 2 is definitely a thing we should be doing soon as well. And with that, we can make a very easy peasy. And for now, I'm just going to... Where is it? There we go. We're just going to assume we have these already. And then superior long inserter. There we go. And with that, we can make a very easy train-to-train smelter over here that is efficient and fast. And efficient and fast is exactly the thing we want to have. Good. So how about, I'll just take this over here real quick. This will just be a template. And then you over here, for example, yeah, let's do stone, brick, and vulcanite. Perfect, why not? We do want modules in there. There we go, pick it up. And still, we're using the prot 4s over here. If we want to upgrade to prot 5, yeah, that will work. We can just upgrade that with an upgrade planner. But prot 4s are the ones that we have more available at the base at any given time. So, yeah, prot 4s, good. Not all of that, only need this. There we go. Place it over there. Pick up all of this. And then it's going to be like this over here. Look at that. Good, good, good. Nope, that's a bit much. Actually, let's do it like this. Excuse me. There we go. And you will see why soon. 1, 2. Because we still need the input of the cryonite, or not the cryonite, the vulcanite. So we still need an additional belt down here. And that's going to be this one over here. So we could just make the vulcanite belt like this. There we go. Done. And then we have a direct smelter over here. We almost have a direct smelter over here. I forgot the most important part, the beacons. So let's make some space in here. Because if we load these up with prot mods, they will be going at a snail space. Let's get the beacon out. There we go. You over there, you over there, you over there, and you over there. And look at that. A really, really nice direct train-to-train smelter for stone bricks. And then we can use the same template for all the other recipes, which is going to be silicon, glass for now. Now, we will also do the rare metal enriched rare metals smelter setup at some point in time. Problem is, it does not use sulfuric acid. That one uses hydrochloric acid. So we do need... Well, we can just take this build again over here and make it a bit different. And then we can also, on top of that, take this build again. And let's have a look at that real quick. Because keep in mind, we want to make rare metals at some point in time. And then we also want to make immersion plate at some point in time. And that is more or less a steel recipe for rare metals. So let's have a quick peek at these over here. We're going to be making, wow, that's not a lot of rare metals. 5 rare metals every 16. And then over here, we are going to need 6 rare metals every 32. Okay. So 5 every 16. And then 6 every 32. Now, keep in mind, if we add productivity modules to this one over here, we will be making 10 rare metals every 16. And over here, we need 6 every 32. So 12 every... No, 3 every 16. Ooh. Ooh. Okay, that thing over here we might need to rethink a bit. But you can see where this is going to be going. That's the thing for another time then. Good. Good. Actually, we got some time. Okay, let's put it down one more time. If we got the time, we got the time. Another peak. So when you're making 10 over here every 16, over here we're going to be needing 6 every 32. That is 3 every 16. So it's a 1-to-3 ratio, give or take a little. So 1 of these goes into 3 of these. And then, oh, that's really, really annoying. The annoying part is now that we goes 1 to 3, and we want to put it into a train with a size of 8. 2 trains of 8 have a size of 16. 3 trains of 8 have a size of 24. And I'm kind of thinking about how we can do this with a more or less direct insertion approach. How about... Nah, that will not work. No half builds, that will not work. Maybe something else, We could also just build it unoptimal, like we are doing over here. That is also an option. Or suboptimal in this case. Then we could still go for a 1-to-2. And a 1-to-2 is definitely doable. Because then we can just make this thing over here. Yeah, we could go for a 1-to-2. And then we just have something like you over there, you over there, you in the middle somewhere. Doesn't really matter where. You fill up these 2, and then these over here go into a train. Then we got like a little system over here that makes the enriched iron, the enriched rare metals, and puts it here. And then of course we have like multiples of these in a row. There we go. And technically we could even do it like this. Where we have multiples of these. And then we've got like the ore station over here. And then we got 1 immersion plate station over there. And another immersion plate station over there. We do need to be careful if we move it like this. These are a little bit uneven. But sure, that could work. Perfect. Okay. Then, installation time. Let's get this thing in as well. You are going to be living over here, I guess. And then let's hook up the train lines. Here we go. Nope. A little more distance than I thought it would be. Good. You put you in over there. Excellent. And then we're going to keep this gap over here. There will probably be some kind... This is probably where we're going to be ordering in the coke. We might also put in a station over there where we make or where we export the crude oil. We should actually do that. We have all the space over there. No reason for us to not do that. Good. So, for once you get to see me actually hooking up something. Like most of the time I do this thing like off camera, where I just go like, okay, we're gonna build this, and then next time around, it's done. But most of the time it kind of just goes like this. I just sit there, press this button, and wait for the bots to finish it up. Let's look at these station names. Are these station names still fine? Iron Ore Requester. And you over there, you are just train stop. Perfect. Yeah, I mean, if it's at least as fast as this, then watching the build is fine, I guess. But yeah, most of the times the build is just like, oh yeah, we're already done. Speaking of, we do need to figure out a little bit of power over here. There we go, there we go, there we go. We will probably also need something like some lamps here and there, because it's already pretty dark. And lamps are very important. We also want a crossover connection over here. There we go. And for now, let's make a... you could get a power connection from all the way over here. Here we go. Not like that, please. There we go. Good. And then you've got mostly power. We're missing some green belts. We can pick it up. Let's also get rid of nature, because nobody needs nature. Trees, the natural enemy of every Victoria player. Just get rid of them. Ah, train! That was a little bit unexpected. Module-wise, over here, everything is in place. We are, of course, missing some important parts, like, for example, the vulcanite. We are also missing the coke. So we could do something like... Wow, I made a mess of this build over here. I kind of wanted to copy something over here, but it's definitely going to be a bit tricky. Especially if we want to hook in over here. I guess that will be the oil line. And then this over here can be the place where we make or try to get okay, so connected yet, that's good. This is not vulcanite, this is going to be coke requester. It's been a while since we had one of those. Okay, pick up all of this, pick up all of that. There we go. Good. This chest over here, actually not required. Here we go. All of this can go. Good. Not quite sure why this happened over here. Oh god. Well, we now have an opportunity to fix it. I think the only reason why I didn't fix it on the other side was because the warehouse was already full of resources, and well, I was just too lazy to pick up a warehouse full of resources. You know how it goes. Good. And then you over there, you over there, you over there, you over there. And then we do need you. Good. This will all be coke. Let's have a look at the clock. Perfect. We are good for time. And then I don't have any red belt on me, so I'm just going to use some blue. But this should definitely be red. And then the other thing we can do and should do is pull through a belt of the vulcanite. And that's all the way over here. All the way over there. All the way over here. Here we go. One belt of vulcanite, please. And you over there. Good. And that, of course, goes in over there. And let's get some resources, and then we can see how the steel can start to flow. Good, good, good. But yes, that will mean that next time around, we are going to take a look at material science, because we do want those superior inserters ASAP. I think we've already checked, but let's check real quick again. Yeah, this one over here is just fluids that we need to do and set up. I'm pretty sure, I'm confident that we already have everything available to make the next level of science packs. We already have the green science packs and the material science packs over here. Of course, don't forget that we need the one with the train. Where's the one with the train? That is the impact shielding data. Those poor biters. I'm not quite sure what we're doing over here, but we're taking a locomotive, we're taking some lubricant, and this loco goes somewhere. That locomotive will do unspeakable things. Good. Perfect. And I just looked at the clock, and we are at the 30-minute marker. So next time around, you will see this thing over here finished and ready in action. That will be it for me today. Tomorrow, there will definitely be an episode. I'm not quite sure if I can prepare an episode for Saturday, because I will be on a company vacation over the weekend. The company I work for is celebrating its 20 years anniversary, and well, the CEO is basically taking everybody onto a trip. So mandatory drinking for everybody. Yay! Nevertheless, thank you so much for today. If you do like what you see, please do leave a like, a follow, a comment, a subscription. Every one of those actions does help me out in growing this channel into something bloody amazing, and I do love seeing this channel grow. Then you can also find me on twitch.tv/BoldViking, where I do even more Factorio content, all the Factorio content, as well as some more RimWorld, GTFO, Day of Billions. There's a whole bunch of games to play over there. And without further ado, I wish you all an amazing evening, and until next time, see you around!